Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for February. I hope you are well. I do want to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Libra out there, so take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies may reverse. So if it is resonating Libra, get in where you fit in. But as always, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Libra? All right. Libra, your energy came out rather quickly. All right, so you're starting out with the moon. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So there's definitely some energy here that you're not clear about. You might, there might be a lack of communication about something in particular. I do feel like it has to do with repairing a relationship that ended in betrayal, or it ended very painfully. And I feel like you don't know if you want to talk to this person, if you don't want to talk to this person. There's a lack of clarity here. I'm also seeing for some of you, you could be feeling a little down right now about this situation. But there is a desire to repair something that has been broken. So let me see who's in your energy, Libra. Show me who's in Libra's energy. Show me who is in Libra's energy. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups reversed. And we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. So you guys have new people in your energy. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. I definitely see that there's new people here. The person that's in your energy, it does look like they are wanting to make some sort of a small offer to you, but you may be unaware of this. This is somebody, they could be somebody new, but yeah, they could be somebody new. If it's somebody new, they're definitely holding back. They have feelings for you, but they're kind of holding that back until they can give you something solid, an offer that's solid here. They're kind of in a state of, the person that's in your energy, they're in a state of chaos right now. There's some energy of them not being able to move forward the way they want to. So whether this is someone new or someone from the past, I do feel like you do have some communication here with this person, but I feel like emotionally they're holding back. They may feel like, you know, they are unable to express their feelings or their emotions to you. And so there's definitely some stuck energy here. And this is why you lack the clarity on how this person feels. So let me see. So it could be either. Let me see the energy between Libra and this person. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. So that's a stable new beginning. And it looks like it's being initiated by this person, not by you. It looks like they're initiating that, and it's something that will grow. It's something that will start small, but will really grow. So I don't know if you are aware that this person has feelings for you, because I feel like you're going through something here. You're trying to recover from heartbreak and betrayal. So this could be the person from the past, or it could be someone new, but this person in your energy wants to come in, make an offer to you, and have something that is solid, stable, and, you know, a new beginning. But you're over here looking at something else. Some of you are actually feeling a little depressed right now. Let me see what's affecting this connection. The Four of Wands. Okay. The Four of Wands. So this, I don't know if this person, if this is someone new, they're seeing you as marriage material, but they're not expressing their feelings to you. And I'm literally seeing for a lot of you, you have more than one person in your energy. There is that new person who does want to create something with you because they feel like the two of you together would be, you know, like the best. but you have no clarity of what they're thinking. I'm also seeing a timeline where this is somebody from the past. You may be still in communication with this person, but they could be in a marriage or in another connection. And that's affecting whether or not this new beginning will come through. And you don't know. You don't know that this person has feelings. You may even be feeling like, you know, because I see limited communication more coming from their side, but they're holding back because of another connection if it's someone from the past. Let me see. Show me the outcome for Libra. And I definitely see for some of you, you're going through both of these situations at the same time. The Emperor in the reverse. Aries energy. This tells me that the situation from the past spun out of control. There was betrayal. There was a painful ending here. And you would like to reunite with this person, but neither of you are actually doing anything about that. Nobody's taking control of the situation, and it's because this person is stuck in something that's chaotic. It could be another relationship, or it may be that they could live at a distance, and that could be an issue as well, but they're not taking charge of this. They're hiding their feelings, but I do see communication. Now, for those of you that this is somebody new, this person that's in your energy, I feel like there's communication, and they want to grow something with you. They see you as marriage material, but they're holding back the feelings and emotions, and so you don't know how they feel. You do want stability in your life. A lot of you guys are really focused on your finances or your money. Your money could be uncertain right now, but what I'm seeing is that, you know, you're not talking about feelings and emotions with this person, but you could be kind of looking at them as well, the new person I'm saying, as somebody you would feel happy to be with, but you're still healing from a past betrayal as well. So again, I see nobody really taking charge of the situation. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. This is underlying energy, and it indicates a decision that needs to be made. It indicates planning. Somebody may be planning, particularly if they live at a distance from you. There could be an issue with coming to see you, depending on, you know, what that distance is. So it's a card of planning. It's a card of decisions, trying to make a decision. So let's clarify your reading, Libra. Spirit, why is the Moon here? I feel like you keep a lot to yourself, Libra. You're not an open book. Yeah, King of Cups reversed and the Six of Wands reversed. You're not an open book, and you're very guarded emotionally. So I do feel like you may have feelings for either the new person or the past person, but you're not revealing those feelings and emotions. Why? Well, because you don't feel comfortable putting your feelings and emotions out on Front Street. You've gone through something that was really unsuccessful, that did not work out. And even if you, speaking of the past person, even if you wanted to bring this back together, you don't know how that would work out. You don't know how that would go. And you just are rather pessimistic about the ability for it to be a solid foundation. If this is a new person, you're so focused on what has happened here in the past that, again, you're keeping everything to yourself. You're not divulging your feelings to anybody because you don't want to sabotage anything either. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups reverse and Ace of Pentacles reverse. It's telling me the same thing. So if this past person, and obviously you're recovering from something that you felt very betrayed in. This is what's caused you to put up this wall around your heart. You may feel, if it's a past person, you have a total lack of clarity about what this past person wants. You felt like they walked away from you. They ended the connection. So why are they talking to you now? Why are they showing up now? Are they still involved elsewhere? The new person that's in your energy, You are absolutely unaware that this new person has these feelings and emotions towards you, or that they see you as somebody that they would like to come together in a solid relationship with. So you may be walking away from both of these people because you feel there's no stability here. Now, again, with regard to money, there is something to do with a foundation that is not financially, it's not doing what you want it to do. And there's, you may be wanting to escape from that. You may be wanting to move away from that. But I feel like the money is coming, but it's going to take a little bit more time for that to come about. But there will be a reason for you to celebrate in the future. So, you know, but you, again, you don't see it. It's elusive to you right now. It's almost Libra, like I see a lot of my Libra, I'm a Libra as well. It's almost like a lot of my Libra friends are in a, like in a dark place, like you're unsure of what's going to work out, what's not. There's been disappointments in love. There's been disappointments with finances and money, but I do see better days coming. So hang in there. Let me see why the Ten of Swords is in reverse. All right, we have the Seven of Swords reversed, and we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, so you're going to come out of this energy. Something here is going to be revealed to you, and I feel like it's this person, whether it's a new person or a past person, because there's a sense here that something is going to be revealed that's been hidden. We see all this hidden energy, which is causing a lack of clarity in your energy. And something's going to be revealed to you that's going to bring you out of this melancholy state. It's going to take away the anxiety. It's going to take away all the pain that's been here. Because I definitely feel like most Libras here that I'm reading for have gone through a very painful ending and a sense of betrayal. And this has been heavy on you for quite some time. But there's something that's going to be revealed, something that's been hidden, that's going to pull you out of this energy. So let's look at this person who's in your energy. Show me the Page of Pentacles. For a lot of you, it's a new person. For some of you, it's a past. And for some of you, it's both. Six of Pentacles reverse and the Two of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of indecision. This person in your energy is trying to make a decision about whether or not there could be a solid foundation created between the two of you. They feel like there's a sense of imbalance. They may even try to discuss that with you, but this person is very indecisive. You know, one day they're like, yeah, I want to talk to Libra. The next day they're pulled back. You know, they could even be breadcrumbing you. Other days, this person is more like, you know, I don't want to, if it's a past person, I don't want to, you know, like juggle Libra and someone else. So I have to be able to give them something solid. So there's a lot of indecision. And this is what's keeping them in this stuck energy. And then we see that they're not really showing their hand either. Let me see this Page of Cups in reverse. The past person is hoping that you are not involved with somebody else. I'll tell you that. Show me why this Page of Cups is in reverse for the person in Libra's energy. Yeah. All right. Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the past person did juggle you, and this is what caused the Tower moment. Yeah, this past person may have been involved with someone else. They're in a committed connection, and there was juggling that went on. This is somebody that actually went through another tower or a Tower moment themselves. They could even be going through a Tower moment with the person that they are currently involved with, but there was definitely juggling here, and this is part of the reason why they're holding their feelings and their emotions back. So if the new person that's in your energy, I do feel like this person sees you as somebody they could commit to. I do see that they're trying to balance this out. They're trying to balance out their feelings and their emotions, but there's a fear, and this is what's causing the new person to be indecisive. There's a fear that if they come in and they reveal their feelings to you, it's going to cause a big upset. So you might be friends with this person, because I do see communication with a new person. And this, if it's a new person, they could be afraid that if they reveal their feelings to you and how they really feel, that it's going to create such an upset. It could destroy the friendship. So that's why they're holding back if it's a new person. Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse for the person in Libra's energy? All right, we have the Nine of Cups reversed, and we have Justice. Interesting. I think Gemini had similar clarifying cards in their energy. So this person is stuck. For those of you, this is a past person. This person feels stuck in a previous commitment or possibly a marriage they don't want to be in. This is not how they want things to be, but yet they're failing to take action on that to balance it out. They are trying to do the right thing, and that's why the past person is trying to hold back. They're not revealing their feelings and emotions. Now, the new person is just not moving forward. They're not, there's chaos, but it's in their mind, because they don't want to ruin things between the two of you that are currently here. So I do feel like in both cases, it's not really the way this person wants things to go. Also be careful, because some of you could be dealing with somebody that has a substance abuse problem. Nine of Cups in the reverse can indicate that, particularly with alcohol or drinking. So just be careful of that. That could be causing this person some definite difficulties and keeping them in chaos. So let's look at the energy between Libra and this person. Show me the energy between Libra and this person. Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, you're tired of feeling stuck. You're tired of feeling like you don't know what's going on. You're tired of feeling like you've got the weight of the world on you. I do feel like there's a situation here that's gone on for a very long time. You love this person. I'm seeing the person from the past. You love this person, but you don't trust them for anything. And you feel like the relationship broke down because of them being involved elsewhere. And they feel stuck. So they're going back and forth in their head. They feel stuck. They want to offer you something, but they're feeling like they can't move on. It could be for financial reasons, but it could also be because of another connection that they do not look happy in. In fact, they could be having a tower moment with that person they're currently connected to, but they just literally feel that they can't move on. I will say that the indecisiveness is causing this person to experience negative karma as well, and that's likely with regard to finances or money, because their money is unbalanced. Now, the new person is just refusing to move forward. They see you as being very guarded, Libra. They are afraid that if they reveal their feelings to you, that you're so distrustful, you're so guarded emotionally, they don't know how you're going to behave. They don't know what's going to happen. And so they don't want to create a tower moment. Let me see what's affecting this connection. And you know what? I'm seeing very strongly for a lot of you, you have both situations going on at the same time. Three of Cups and the Two of Wands. Now, that's your underlying energy, is that Two of Wands. So I do feel like this person is planning to reunite with you. The person from the past, they're planning to reunite with you. They would choose you, but right now they feel like they can't. Right now they feel like they're stuck, that they're unable to move forward. This person in the past, it looks like they juggled you. I feel like a lot of you Libras are dating, and that's where this new person has come into your energy. You walked away from this connection at some point because this past person refused to give you the clarity that you needed. And so I do see you dating. Unfortunately, it's caused a lot of you Libras to be very guarded, very, very much guarded. Whatever this was a difficult lesson. and it's caused you to kind of pull back emotionally. Now, I do feel like the new person is planning to reveal their feelings to you, but they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, again, because they don't want to create a tower moment. So they feel like they have to be very careful about their timing, and, you know, they have to approach you in the right way. So, but if they do, I feel like you're going to be happy about it, but I'm not sure you're going to actually engage in that relationship. So, and it's because you're still recovering from a betrayal here. Let me see the outcome. All right, so we have the Chariot. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. All right, so Libra, I do see that all this conflict ending, and it looks like it's not conflict necessarily between you and this person, although there could be. If there is, that will end, but there's a lot of internal conflict, and it's on both sides. And so I do feel like the internal conflict for you is whether or not you need to walk away from this person, the past person, or reunite with them. I also feel like a lot of you do have someone new that's in your energy as well, and you could be a bit conflicted about that person. I get strongly that this person is somehow in your friend group, or you know this person as a friend, and so you may be conflicted about that. Regardless, I see that conflict ending. Now, on their side, they're trying to make a decision. The past person is in an unhappy connection and a relationship that could be undergoing, a tower moment currently, and they may be planning to come towards you, but they have a decision to make between you and this person from the past, and this is somebody who resists change. With the Six of Swords reversed, this person's kind of in stuck energy. What they're not realizing is all this stuck energy and all this indecision is literally bringing bad karma to them. So I do feel like there's an ending that is taking place here in a long-term relationship, and this person is going to slowly move towards you, but they want to do it in the right way. They want to balance this out. But they know that they have to end something first, and unfortunately they're not really taking action on that. And you may look at that and say, well, you know what, you were deceptive with me. I'm tired of dealing with this. I have to heal my energy. I feel betrayed by you, and I cannot be worrying about you and trying to wonder if you're ever going to end that and ever going to take charge of this situation. It's your responsibility to take charge of that. So I just have to move forward. So I definitely feel that there's forward movement. For some of you, you're moving forward, but it may be with a new person as you walk away from this heartbreak and this betrayal here from the past. The past person is slowly moving towards you. But what's holding them back is indecision and fear. Now, the new person is also slowly moving towards you, but I feel that person, is very much so afraid of rejection. So I don't see them taking control of that situation anytime soon on either case. And it looks like you're basically saying, the hell with it on both cases. I know what I need to do, and I'm just moving forward. I'm just going to move forward. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, Three of Wands. So that's the energy of somebody who is taking slow steps towards you. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Three of Wands. So they're incrementally moving towards you, but they're waiting. It's a lot of waiting energy. And we see the Two of Wands in their energy here too. So we see them, having to make a decision. And unfortunately, in both cases, neither one of these people really want to step up and take control of the situation. And you just don't feel like it's your job to do so. And I don't blame you. So I see you moving forward regardless. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card. We just had our Chinese New Year, so I'm going to pull from the Chinese fortune deck. All right, so your card says, it's number 13, and it's called Challenges. So let's read that. Give me just a second, Libra. So it's talking about gaining strength and overcoming obstacles that will make you a winner. All right, in general, it says selecting this card reminds you it is time to face your fears head on. You have the confidence and the ability to solve your problems. You could be feeling overwhelmed and hopeless as demanding situations put strain on your health or cause you a lot of stress. This is a good time for making positive changes and having the strength and courage to move forward successfully. Now, I want to read the relationship part for you as well. It says, difficult situations around relationships need to be dealt with now or never. Do not hold back or block your feelings. The time to communicate and get things off your chest is now. By speaking up, problem relationships could become better or released if there is no longer any positivity in the relationships. This card can also see you helping young family members through personal challenges, and time spent with your children or younger people will be challenging. Hang in there. You will be able to help them through their own private storms by giving sound advice and guiding them to solve their own problems. This difficult time will ultimately benefit your relationships in general. So I know you're going through some challenges right now, Libra, but keep your chin up and just hit those things head on, because I do feel that at the end of the day, it will make your relationship stronger or help you to move on from things that you feel are not going to be productive. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Libra. If you have resonated with this, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype the video if you get the opportunity. And until I see you in your next reading, Libra, know that you are loved, and namaste.